So, what's keeping you from accomplishing your goals? Or what's holding you back? Or is that voice in your head contradicting what you want? I know in the past, my little voices, so the voice that says, yes, 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 and the voice that goes, are you kidding me? We've tried that before, or you've tried something else before and it didn't work. So why are you even trying? So those two voices, a lot of times, are in competition. And unfortunately, this is the voice, the one that's saying, are you kidding? Wins. Why? What's going on? Why do you have those two voices? One, the voice that's supportive is the voice, the logical brain that says, yes, you can do this. It's living here and now and realizing the talents and abilities you have. That's the voice that supports you. The voice that says, are you kidding me? It's the voice of the unconscious mind that's reliving and remembering something that happened in the past. Now, in the past, how far back? It could have been last year, it could have been 5 years from then, or it may have been a long, long, long time ago. It could have been when you were an infant. It could have been genealogically, ancestrally, that we learned this pattern of not succeeding. It could have been any time. So, how do we stop this voice from disagreeing with what we want to do? Or how do we get it in concert with the voice we want to do? That's a great question. This is something I do and I help my clients with. We use a technique called timeline therapy. And in timeline therapy, we look at their timeline from this moment here, from in the past. The thing to remember here is the unconscious mind remembers everything it's seen, which is pretty incredible. Think of about a computer. If a computer could be running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and how many years you've been living, it remembers it. It remembers things that it's heard and seen. And so it remembers our failures, as well as it remembers perceptions that we created based on some biases. Now, those biases may not have been true, which makes the perception not true also. So think about this. This is an example. Now, if this isn't true, delete it, go away, just don't, well, whatever it is, okay? However, this is an example of how one of these thoughts can come into your mind and where the unconscious may be leading you a little astray. So, an example is you're a baby, you're in the crib and crying because you're hungry. And you're thinking your unconscious, when you're a baby, has a bias. And the bias is, and the thought is, I'm not loved because I'm not being fed. Guess what? That perception probably was incorrect. And that baby had no right in having that thought because it wasn't true. Your mom may have been going to the bathroom. She may have been taking care of another child. She may have been making you your meal. However, the unconscious thought, your baby, as a baby, you thought, I'm not loved. So now, as adults, the unconscious has saved that concept to this very day. And so you're working with this emotion of hurt. But the question is, how do we get rid of those emotions that are tethering us, stopping us, halting us, barriers for us accomplishing the thing we want? Not just the thing we want, the thing that we deserve, darn it all. We work for things and we deserve things. It's true. It's through timeline therapy, and I help my clients through that to be able to get through those emotions, to get to the root of the negative emotion that is there, that's holding them back. Anger, fear, sorrow, hurt, guilt, and any other negative emotions. And once we find the root of the negative emotion, now you don't need to tell me. That's a great thing about timeline therapy. You don't need to tell me what thing is that's the root. You just have to remember it. And you know, the funny thing is that it's not logical remember, but it's unconscious remember. So in timeline therapy, we use hypnosis to be able to help you to remember. The unconscious mind is activated during hypnosis, and it can remember things and can imagine things also. And so once the unconscious mind finds the root of that negative emotion, then we pluck it out of the ground, out of the dirt, and we fill that area that the negative emotion was in with positive learnings. And oh my goodness, what a difference it makes in people's lives. I know it's made a huge difference in my life and in what I've been able to accomplish. My two voices, there is no longer two voices. It's one voice because it's always telling me that yes, I can do it. And if ever I have another voice, I can easily change the voice to being in concert and being one voice again. So I hope that helped you. I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.